The restoration and pronouns. Directions. Read the following article on the restoration. As you read it, you will learn about pronouns, and later you will identify which nouns the numbered pronouns are referring to. Okay, the first thing I did before we start reading, and normally you would get a physical copy that looks like this. No, not that one, but this one. Sorry. This one here, the restoration. Then what I did is I rewrote it and made my own addition to it, made it mine. And I added questions about pronouns, right? Because that's something that you need to identify. So you would get it, and then you would number the paragraphs. I did that for you because you don't have a physical copy. So we have 5, 9, 11 paragraphs. Okay, and then I highlighted the who and the what of the paragraphs. So I'll read the odd paragraphs, and then you read the even paragraphs. Okay, I'll pause in between. All right, so here we go. The Puritans forced King Charles I of England to relinquish his power. Now, if I would continue to follow that sentence with, they continue to pressure their king to follow their dogma, then who does the word they refer to? Obviously, the word they refers to the noun Puritans. Therefore, a pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun. And then you read the second paragraph. Number 3. Moreover, the Restoration began a new and different era in theater history. This was the result of Charles II being in exile in France. Before returning to England, he enjoyed the theater and was often in the audience. So when he returned to the throne, he brought many changes that influenced live performances. You would not know who the he was. Okay. Number 5. Charles II remained interested in theater in England. He even personally intervened in some quarrels between actors. Charles II presented royal patents to 2 of his friends. It should be noted that his is a possessive pronoun. Possessive pronouns show ownership, like your keys, my watch, his shoes, her computer, their house. Furthermore, in grammatical terms, first person, second person, and third person pronouns refer to the person speaking, the person spoken to, and the person spoken about. I, me, and we are first person pronouns. The word you is an example of a second person pronoun. So if I speak to you, I am the person speaking, and you are the person spoken to. If you speak to me, then I am the you, and you are the I. He, she, it, they, and them are examples of third person pronouns, right? So if you and I are speaking about someone else, then they're the third person pronoun. So Charles II, King of England, presented royal patents to two of his friends. These royal patents gave permission to establish two official or legitimate theaters. For many years, these were the only two theater groups that were allowed to perform in London. Writers still use the term legitimate to mean live theater. One of these two groups soon built a theater named the Drury Lane. This theater, now in its fourth building, continues in operation today. It still presents amazing live performances. Many actors and actresses became famous during this time. Thomas Barrington was the era's most famous actor. Elizabeth Barry, Anne Bracegirdle, and Nell Gwyn became England's first famous actresses. During the 18th century, David Garrick achieved fame not only as an actor and playwright, but also as a theater manager. Historians still refer to Garrick as England's greatest actor. He promoted realistic acting that departed from the bombastic style that was popular at the time. The audience of the Restoration Theater was, what, okay, so you're supposed to, okay, you read 10. Last one. The Country Wife by William Wycherley was one of the first important plays during the Restoration era. At this time, Richard Brinsley Sheridan wrote two of the most famous of all comedies, The Rivals and The School for Scandal. Way of the World by William Congreve and She Stoops to Conquer by Oliver Goldsmith were other significant plays of the time. One of the theater's first woman playwrights, Mrs. Alpha Bren, wrote many popular plays during the Restoration. She was a pioneer.